How does it feel to finish your first year?
Feels great. Hardly feels like a year, but that's how it goes. That's par for the course, I suppose. It was fantastic, honestly. The instructions, the teachers, the lessons, it was all very clear. I find what works best with it is how it all comes together in the end, that you have a really well-rounded skill set at the end of it. Teach you a lot of things to really get you out of your comfort zones. Typically with first years, they practice a certain thing, they're a certain way. For so long, they feel settled in it, and then for me, that was oil painting, where it was just like rethink everything. And so it really changed the way I saw things, and that's definitely the biggest thing you can take from first year. I chose to come here because I was looking for more specialization in my illustration studies. I had studied graphic design for a couple of years before deciding to come to Ontario. I grew up in Newfoundland, so I studied design there. I wanted to get to Ontario, get myself in a bigger community, and be in a more competitive location for illustration. It's always been something that I wanted to do, and during my 2 years with graphic design, it was just, okay, well, typography is great, photography is great, but nothing beats illustration for me. So I looked, classic story, I looked at OCAD, I looked at Sheridan. Neither of them were really that appealing to me as far as like long-term results, or and part of it too, I wasn't really looking for the right program. I was looking for animation. I spent my first year in Sequential, and now I'm doing concept art, which is another thing that's really good for this school. There's 3 different programs. First year for all 3 are the same, and there's very often students will start one thing and switch to another. We really offer a lot of flexibility with that. So that's definitely a selling point for Max the Mutt. But I had a friend refer me to this place when I told him I never got into Sheridan. I tried twice. And well, if I applied for the right program, well, hey, maybe I'd be there right now. But things happen for a reason. So a friend recommended it. I had the chance to have an interview here. I met with the comic book director, Kent Burles. And just walking around the school, just looking at the sequential work, the concept work that blew my mind more than anything. And in hindsight, I really wish I could, we are where we are. So,
what would you tell someone who's considering a school similar to Max the Mutt?
If someone was considering Max the Mutt in particular, or just in general?
In general, like if they want to go into animation or they want to get into art, what would you tell them?
This place is definitely worth checking out. There's a couple of quirks about it being a private college and whatnot, but I mean, if you're committed to what you're doing, if you're willing to show up on time, if you're willing to handle like a job right now and not just fantasize of someday when you'll be a professional and ready to be one today, this is the place. I mean, you're rewarded for being on time, being prepared, being a contributor to the class, and that's where a lot of the grade comes from. Now, of course, technical excellence, that'll give you the gravy, but I mean, you can handle this like a job from the get-go. Teachers recognize it, they encourage it, they'll help you boost it up. You ask questions, they got answers. So I mean, it's a great place to start. I mean, it really gives you hope, really gives you confidence into launching into being a freelance career or a studio career, whatever your choice industry may be.
Excellent.
If you would like to learn more about Max the Mutt or want to pursue a career in animation, concept art, or sequential art, click on the link that the arrows are pointed to in the box below, or go to www.maxthemutt.com. If you would like to watch the full student interviews, click on the video thumbnails below.